Now, as I said, most of the class will be perhaps spent explaining a little bit more, because we are going to do Sarvangasana, and not really full Sarvangasana, because Sarvangasana is the one like a shoulder stand when you stretch your legs up. We did Ardha Halasana on the wall, so that we will repeat, but we will learn to take one leg up on the wall. And the reason I will explain as I do it. So let me set up the props. So give me a few moments. So for Sarvangasana, it is necessary that you do have some props. I know in many schools of yoga, it is done without props, but in the Iyengar system, we always use a good level of props, simply because it helps the neck. The pressure doesn't go on the neck. So I will explain the setup. So I'm going to use 4 blankets, and we've learned how to set up Sarvangasana against the wall, the Halasana. So first we will do Halasana. So let me do the setup. I'm going to take 2 more white blankets. And we also learned that this rounded side of the blanket stay. So there is a smooth wall, and that's where your shoulders are and your head is down on the mat. So I'm going to put 2 more. So as you can see, I've taken a lot of height. Now I need to do that measuring, and I think you remember how we measured. So I sit here. I need to see that my sitting bones are here and my legs are touching the wall. So sitting bones on the edge and the legs touching the wall. Yeah, so that's your measurement. If they don't touch, you do need to adjust this. So just don't say, it doesn't touch, I'm bending, I'm still going for it. Yeah, so it's important that you do this step. Now let me show you the first part. So first we are going to go for Halasana. So you remember Halasana, which was how, now this I want to explain. Okay, so if you watch my neck and you go down, this is the base of the neck and it's C7. And this has to be on this part of the blanket so that your neck is free and it is not being compressed by the blanket. Later, as you keep doing the pose and you get better at it, it's okay if you have a portion of your neck on the blanket. But when you start out, it's good to take good care. Also, when you go down, see that you have enough space on the right side and left side. So don't be shifted to one side because then your elbow goes off, right? So you have to be a little bit conscious about this. So I go down. So I move my hair, I stroke my head, I really lift my head up and slowly place it down. Now I see that I touch this area. This is within the blanket, but it's not, the neck is kind of going along the edge and you've got this connection. Now, if you have any neck issue, please don't attempt it looking at the video. It's best you go to a class and you learn it. I'm assuming you've done this Sarvangasana sometimes in your class, or you're fine, no neck issue, then you can follow and do on your own. Now, first we go up to Halasana. So you can stretch your arms this way, you can pull your knees in, and then you can learn to roll. Once you roll, then you have your feet, right? So first, let's do the first work. You can see how I'm stretching my arms. So I'm really now I have a better connection with the blanket. So I press and I keep this part lifting because I have, now if you can interlace your hands, strongly push the upper arm down so that you can lift this back of the body. Otherwise, the back of the body is rounding like this, right? So then everything is collapsing. Your organs are collapsing. So that's why it's very important that you can either even hold the sides of the mat and you can roll and tuck and lift and stay here so that you learn that the back of the body moves to the front. So move the back of the body in, use the arms, roll the shoulders. Now, if you are a little tighter in the hamstrings, you can even have your legs go higher. I won't turn my head, But again, work this back part of the thigh, lifting the outer hips, being in Ardha Halasana. This is Ardha Halasana. Full Halasana is here. For now, let's not do our full. We are going to be in Ardha. So you're in this position. Now, how do you place your hands? Really roll, spread, press your elbows. Now, digging your elbows, you place your hands on your back. And the hands are not to hold your back like this. Yes, my back is collapsing. I have to really lift. And if I need to raise my legs, I stay here. Be connected with your elbows. In fact, I'll show you another video. If your elbows are sliding, then you have to put a belt. But for now, let's just do this. So stay here, lifting the back, pressing the elbows, lifting the thighs. Now, from here we said Ekapada Sarvangasana. So you're going to lift your right leg up. Yeah, so you can see why is the right leg so important here. The right leg is connected to the spine. So I have to really stretch my leg so my spine doesn't collapse. This is collapsing. So I hold and I stretch and I press. And then I take my leg down. And again, I take my other leg and tight, legs tight, like in Parshvottanasana or Uttanasana. We are training our legs to be really straight and lifting our spine. Don't collapse. And then take the leg down. You can do one more. Lift your back, stretch your leg, aim to extend your inner legs to the ceiling. Don't take your leg too far back. Straight up, knees tight. Down. Other leg. Keep pressing the leg into the wall and lift the thigh as you stretch the opposite leg. Left leg up. Press your elbows. Lift the back. Now bring your leg down. And now slowly hold your back. You can tuck your knees in. Slowly holding your back, curling in, and then just be there. Don't race up, don't do anything. Just let your neck and head and shoulders relax. Stay quiet for a few moments. Normal soft inhale and exhale. Now slowly, you may roll to the side and come up. So again, the advantage of having this video is that if it all sounded confusing, hopefully you can pause. You can just watch it. And then you can go to a class. And then you're more aware and you have your teacher guiding you and you can do it. If you want to practice, then really watch the video. Figure out the points. Do it step by step and then the pose gets better.